Good morning. Welcome to Lina's Design. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, and my address is in the About page. Welcome to Sweden. It is the 8th of April. Can you see the weather? We don't know. We don't want this now. I wanted spring, and we had some spring days, and it was fantastic. Then it turned. We got a little bit snow and sleek, I think you call it in English. And then we had beautiful days again. Then we got snow again, and beautiful days, and now this again. And we had snow yesterday, and this is today, Friday, and tomorrow Saturday. They say it will be snow again. Ugh, no, we don't need that. But I will show you in the next clip something I am working on. Many of the things I'm working on, I hope. Let's see if I have enough light inside to do that. See you then. This bird on the top of the tree is still waiting for the springtime too. Looks a little bit cold up there. Hi, welcome back. Different job today, just to change it up. Yeah, I am always coughing. That is because I have asthma, an allergy, and it didn't go away with this pandemic. It didn't get like gone. We still keep coughing. So, but that's my life. I have something to show you. I have some whips. I have always too many things I'm working on, but I think all of us do that. I have my socks that I work on for Michelle. Michelle's mosaic and crochet. And I am working them in the poplar yarn. And this particular set is Merida sock set. And it's this. So I have the cuff in this yellow, the main color, and then I use the heel in this one. And I do 2 at a time. I normally always do 2 at a time because then I'm sure they get equal. And I don't have to count the rows all the time, because I don't like counting. And I use this bag. This is my sheep bag. I don't have that fabric here in Sweden, I think. I think it is in Norway. And I am also working on some more squares, granny squares. This is, the yarn is Nordlys. It is a Norwegian yarn from Viking Yarn. And that is one of the places I go and buy it. And I normally buy it in Lyngdal on Gladpris, because they are the most, not the most, they are the one that are not that expensive as other places. And the blanket I'm gonna make now, I don't know who I'm making it for. We will see. Someone. Because the blanket for my sister is almost done. I am putting it together, sewing it together. And it is in my Halloween bag that I made. This is one of a kind. Oh, no, I had one more, I think. I gave it to Daniel, I think, got it. I don't know, I didn't see him show it. But I did get some fabric. I'm jumping around. I don't care. You will manage to look if you want to see. But I did buy some new fabric because I have an idea to make more bags like this. Somehow a little bit like that, or something kind of in a quilting way. And this. And I bought this fabric on eBay. And they are 50 times 50 centimeters, I think. Let's see, and this one, and the last is this. So I am gonna wash them before I sew, like I always do, and I will see what I can find, what idea I get, if I'm gonna make them like a quilting bag, or make them in the stripes like this. I don't know. We will see. Let's see. And then my second pair of socks are for myself. And it is these. This pink is from Purply yarn, Daniel. And this is from Delestine Handmade in Germany, I think. It is sparkle. You see it? Yeah, you can. Ha! The device I'm filming in is a Motorola. I don't know what number it is, but yeah, Motorola. No, I forgot. Never mind. And I was thinking about having the heel and toes indifferent, but I don't have big feet. I use size 3 in USA size. In EU size it is 34, 35. So I did have 100 grams of this, but then Mom have gotten some of it, and I used something in my sister's blanket. So then I don't have 100 grams left, but I can see on these two balls that I could have knitted them in just this yarn, but having it like this, I like them. So I might make another pair and use this from Daniel. I like it because I have this left in the 20-gram mini, so still plenty. And this is one of my other bags. This is a sock set bag, and I was trying it out because I had a different kind of fleeceline inside it, and I wanted to see if it holds up when you do like this all the time. If it keep nice and doesn't get like squinkly and soft and smushy, but it does keep up. I only had fleeceline on one side of the fabric, on one of the fabric. I wonder if I want to have it on both, maybe, but I don't feel it's necessary on a sock set bag. But on the bigger bags, I want to have it on the both sides, because they will keep better in the long run. And if you feel they are getting a little bit soft and not that good, it's just use the iron on cotton and iron them from the inside, not on the outside. So that was that was 2 socks. And then I'm making a sweater for a girl. She is 2.5, I think. But I am making it in the 3 to 4 years old because I want her to use them a little bit, not just like use them a couple of months and then you cannot use them anymore or use it anymore. So this is the pattern is what is it called? Hang on, let me see. I have my computer just here. Festival sweater, and it is by, isn't it that Petite Knit? Let's see. Yes, it is Petite Knit. I have changed up the sweater a little bit because it's not like this like I do here. You are supposed to have some stripes with a bubble to hide where you have increased. But I think I did a good job anyway. So this will be size 3 to 4 years old, and it is 35 centimeters from here and down. And I also have the pattern for adults that I did buy. Yeah, and when you do this edge, it will be a little bit longer, but from the top of the neck and down is 35 centimeters for 3 to 4 years old, and then you have this. And you can make this longer if you want it, if you have a kid that are long, or it looks like they will be long, so you can use them a little bit longer. And this one is gonna travel abroad to some friends in Algeria. So we use it in the winter time, but because believe it or not, it's colder in the winter time. And the yarn I'm using is merino. It is super fine baby merino. Let's see. It is 100% merino, and it is skinny, and it's treated, superwash treated. Yeah. So they can wash it in the washing machine on up to 40 degrees. I recommend to use the wool wash, but I'm not sure how the machines are. The washing machines, or you can hand wash them like we do. I normally hand wash all my wool, but I did find that if you have been knitting in superwash, it need to be spinned, so you don't get a long sweater, because that is the risk. If it is superwash, it will be more slouchy and longer if you don't use the spinning. And then we have my sister's blanket. She was 50 the 10th of March. Her husband, no, not husband, fiancé, no, the one she is together with, he was 50 just now, so he has gotten his blanket. I made his first, and I'm almost done with her blanket. I have put together a lot of the squares, and the blanket will be about 2 meters long and 110 or 120 centimeters wide. And Skal vi se, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 squares across, and I am 152 centimeters long, so you can see so that's how far I have gotten, and then I have all of this in the bag left. I have some sewn together and I'm almost done. And I will keep it here in Sweden with me until I go back to Norway to visit them. And then either I will go up to her and give it to her in Stavanger, or I will send it in mail. So that was that. And then I have a sweater that I have an order on. I need to get it finished. Everything got screwed up when I destroyed my hand. Actually, it's quite good now. I have some pain in it yet, but not that much. And this is the festival sweater, the grown-up size. I am now done with the top. I am dividing it. I just have one last round with this gray. And then I am starting on the light pink again. And then, let's see, I use this light pink and dust pink, I think they said. This is the pink, white, light green, and green, no, not green, gray, and gray, darker gray. And then I start on the light pink again. And the reason I have these colors is that I knitted socks for her in these colors. She wanted stripy, long, knee-high socks, and I did that. So it's the same. I have that in my panda bag. That was my first winning. I actually forgot who I won it from, but the one that made the bag was Betty's Crafty Corner, Katie Napoleone. I cannot remember who I got it from, but the same person gave me this kind of cream. I got a smaller tin of that, 1 ounce, and after I started using this one, my hands are not cracking up and bleeding anymore like I did. And it is way into 2022 now. I think it was in 2016 I got this cream, and after that I've been buying it every year, and I get it from USA, and the brand is loveandleche.com. I recommend them. I really recommend them. They have different kind of creams. This is unscented, but this one was not unscented because I have just put it up there. I have just a little piece in here, but this is an 2.5 oz. It says OS, yeah, down here it says. And I divide it because I don't want to use all of it at the same time. I use just a little piece at a time. They have this small pocket size, they have 1 oz and different kind. You can buy just a little one for a couple of dollars, $3-4 or something, just to try it out. You can use it all over the body, but I use it on my hands, and my hands are not cracking. I'm a little bit dry, but not bad. It's a good one. It's well worth the money. it become expensive for me to get it all the way here, but we order many at the same time. So I'm not sponsored by them. I wouldn't like to be. I think that's it. I have one test project I do for just another stitch. A hat. I'm almost done with that. So I don't have anything more. It's just snowing and snowing and snowing and snowing. And being a chronic pain sufferer, yeah, I am in pain. Welcome to my life. Well, see you later. Thank you for watching. If you watched all of this, thank you so much. And I will soon maybe do a giveaway. So keep watching. You never know, because it will not say in the description that it is a giveaway. One day I will do it. Maybe when we get spring. Bye.